Alrighty. It has been a weekend. I'm tired. And get hardly any sleep whatsoever during the weekend.
Yeah?
But
What do you want?
You know what did happen during the weekend? Team Liquid won the race to world first. Let's go, Liquido.
Top of my to-do list.
You know, I was having some doubts. You can never count Echo out of the race, even though their performance was a little bit stalled on the final boss. I don't know if they got it today. I'm gonna check. But Team Liquid seemed to be doing some crazy stuff too. But eventually, you know, they seemed to clutch it out. So good to hear. You know, I also didn't get very much sleep over the weekend. Super sad.
Serve the flaming fist.
The entrance tax is 6 gold pieces for each party of travelers. Please announce your point of origin. Candle key. Wait here, my commander wishes to have a word with you. The party has lost gold 6. I have more than one person in my party.
Citizens, please step forward.
First off, let me introduce myself. I'm Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fist. Though it is not necessary for you to reveal your names, please answer me this. Are you the group that was involved in the trouble at the Nashkel mines? Yep. Well, I have to say you've made quite the commotion up here in Baldur's Gate. Can't really put my finger on a single source, but there have been many strange happenings going on within the city. Been getting harder and harder for me to put trust in someone. I need outsiders to do some investigations, people with no connections to anyone within the city. Would you be interested in working for me in such a capacity? If it pays well, sure. Alright then. What I'm about to tell you must be held in the strictest confidence. Do you understand? I need you to begin an investigation of the Seven Sons trading coster. The Seven Sons leadership has been acting strangely of late. They've been selling stuff off. They've been selling off valuable assets and neglecting many of their more profitable trading ventures. Considering the importance that the trading coster holds over the economy of the city, the Grand Dukes are noticeably upset. They've gone to talk to the coster's head, Jasso. He rudely rebuffed me, or I've gone to talk to the coster's head, Jasso. He rudely rebuffed me, telling me to mind my own business. I've known Jasso for many years, and this just isn't his usual behavior. I can't start up an official investigation, as there is no real reason for doing so. That's why I need you. Ready to start. Tell us what we need to do and how much money you'll pay us to do it. I want you to break into the Seven Sons compound and find out what's wrong. Use stealth in your investigations. I don't want this operation to cause too much fuss. I am a kick in the door type of party here. So, you're, the most important person to watch is for Jasso. Once you found out as much as possible, report back to me at the Flaming Fist compound. I'll pay you 2,000 gold for this favor. That does not seem like a lot. The estate is located on the southwest of town. I wish all of you the best of luck. Remember, once you're done at the Seven Sons estate, it's imperative that you meet me at the Flaming Fist barracks, which are just west of the Seven Sons. You're walking the wrong way.
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Reach the gate I have. I am now in Baldur's Gate.
Walking alone in the Coastway Road. How smart is this?
Hey ho there, fellow travelers. You look to be wanderers of the adventuring sort. Tell me, what direction calls you? I am proceeding in a northerly direction this day. My loutish friends, that is my direction too. Fate has crossed our paths, and we could all benefit by traveling together. It would be the classic pairing of you, the stalwart adventurers, and I, the intelligent one. How could you refuse? Alright. Ooh, a sucker full of quail. Baldur's Gate 1. Quail. Kuali. Chaotic neutral, A. Gnome. Multi-class cleric illusionist. Alright. 11 constitution, has 1 use of invisibility, can only cast it on itself. And that's like all. That's like all of it. Apparently, this particular character's portrait is my character's portrait. So, well, seems like a boss. Starts off with a club, a sling, and 20 bullets. I don't think I'll be adding you into my party. Granted, a cleric mage is probably more interesting than whatever our mage is. But yeah, we're gonna walk away from this one. Whatever. Come if you must, but watch your mouth. Oh, I suppose I'll be on my way then. You said yes. I mean, of course. I'll come with you. My intellect and skill as a cleric will undoubtedly make your group much better than it is. Onward. Onward. I thought I removed you. Oh my gosh, you're forcing your way into my party. This wiki doesn't say anything about that. Yep. It even says, if you reject the offer for Quail to join... Oh, well, I guess that's rejecting, not kicking you out of the party. But I'm really desperately trying to kick you out of my party. Where's the party window? Reform party.
What do you need?
Don't leave me out here. Do you hear the buzzards? Do you hear the buzzards?
We're all doomed. Life is so hollow.
And you have need of your skills once again. Okay, that was a weird bug.
What you got for me this time? Top
Back
of
to
my to-do
doing what
list.
I wanted to do. So you had a bunch of tabs on stream with games open and was like, heck, where is this music coming from? I've had that happen to me sometimes. I feel thou art pain, art, pain, art. Right, let's go to the place and do the thing.
Ho there, wanderer. Stay thy
This
course
sucker.
a moment to indulge an old man.
Good day to thee, young one. What a marvelous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city as this. I see thine eyes that would have been no time for my wry banter. 'Tis true our meeting was no accident, though I do honestly take pleasure in seeing thee again. It's good to see you again. What brings you here? Oh, all the citizens of the Sword Coast eventually passed through Baldur's Gate, and I knew thou wouldst as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures thou art no doubt confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence thou hast felt from others, including thine own self. Orion raised thee as best he could, but 'tis hard indeed to overcome what is bred in bone. Much more in this case, I would imagine. So what is it you wish of me? I was about to ask this same question of thee. Thou hast come quite far, and though my answers are often less than obvious, I do hope they help a little. Orion often chided me for my obliqueness. I believe how you're supposed to say that. Though he was fond of a little verbal hide-and-seek as well. What can you tell me of Goran? It seems I knew very little of him. He was long my friend, and we talked often, though less after he settled down with thee. He was quite the traveler in his day, though he never regretted his role as foster father. He felt a stable childhood would better prepare thee for, well, the problems that would eventually come. He cared deeply for thee. I hope this was not lost on you. He was a good man, though I would prefer to walk my own path. I was not suggesting that thou should do otherwise. Whatever the motives, independence is always a wise course to follow. My worry is that thy lineage is harder to escape than most. Thou hast bad blood in thee, though Gorion did what he could to teach thee well and true. Thou hast hungry blood within thee as well, and it will not let thee go without a fight. Oh, I can... Okay. For better or worse, what's bred in bone will be dealt with in time. I trust thou hast the will to face what is within thee. I'll do what is best. I'm sure the future will be kind to thee. For now, I will give thee my best wishes and a few names that will serve thee well. Scar of the Flaming Fist is a good man, and well worth trusting. His superior, Duke Eltan, is also a good sort. Both are to be believed when they speak. I take my leave and wish thee well.
Yeah? What do you want? Way ahead of you, boss.
Okay.
Huh?
Give these arrows to... Oh. Looks like you need some arrows. Give you some arrows. Oh, right. I have you on my party now, too. I have to admit, I forgot about this guy. If I could just buy a quiver of endless arrows, that would be amazing.
What you got for me? Top of my to-do list.
Hey, Romeo.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
My prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
I'll be the judge of that. You're selling a two-handed sword that has not been identified. That's interesting. Also a quarterstaff that hasn't been identified. And the quarterstaff is actually pretty cheap. Oh, you're just selling a bunch of stuff that hasn't been identified. Hmm. Ocean of Healing. I don't like that everything is oddly murky. Yeah, I don't trust this guy. This guy just sells cursed stuff, doesn't he? Do you have a identified today? It's like you do.
My prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
Let's buy this quarterstaff, because I'm curious. Oh, actually, I have stuff to identify. I'm not so curious.
Yeah? What do you want?
Our quest is vain.
Focus. Who can use this? You two? You're already in plate. You're using splint, which I don't think is an upgrade for you. Looks like they're exactly the same. This is 20 pounds. This is 40? I want to get rid of that. It weighs
If you
less.
want.
Huh?
My
Way ahead of you,
prices are
boss.
the best south of Waterdeep.
Congratulations. You can have some splint mail.
What you got for me this time?
And I still don't trust
Top
you.
of my to-do list. Top of my to-do list.
Alright, let's go inside here.
What you want?
Brevlik. Name seems familiar. Aye, you be fighters and mages and monster killers all, be ye? We may not all be fighters and we may not all be mages, but each of us has a monster's death throes to our name. Why do you ask? Roads be lined with bandits of every ilk and description. But the most fearsome be the monstrous hobgoblins. Do us all a favor and place a blade into their gut.
Top of my to-do list.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Might I have a moment of your time? Oh, it is exciting, isn't it? Oh, wait. You wouldn't think so. You're probably used to it. Ah, yes. Oh, how do I approach this? You are for hire. I need a job done. Get my intent? A job done. Strictly hush hush, I believe you would say. Am I to understand that you intend me to do something I would not be proud to speak of? All I want is the acquisition of an item currently in possession of someone else. It's not as though it's stealing. Well, it's a lot like stealing. Okay, it's stealing. But it's only one item, and I don't want anybody hurt. What's the score, my little friend? That's the spirit. A little larceny never hurt anyone. Well, it won't hurt me anyway. And to be fair, I would prefer if no one else suffered any injury during this exploit. I want you to steal something, but I want you to do it in as nice a way as possible. It's roguery on par with Danilo Thon of Waterdeep, and I'll pay you well, 500 gold for one night's work. It's better than you can hope for in a year in the docks. I'm not interested. Again, I'm more of a kick in the door kind of party right now. Make your meaning well and clear. I shall just have to procure the neatest skills elsewhere. It should not be so difficult. Perhaps that nice gentleman I bumped into on the way. Polite as a saint, he was. Mustache. Oh dear. Alright, I'm done talking to you.
You want some whiskey?
Welcome, at least till you want to, can I pay your tab? Beware you well the dark corners of the song as the guard turn a blind eye to much that happens here. Anything I can do for you? Yes. Hoping you could tell me some fat loot. I will accept a room. And then you... Oh, we've already identified that dagger. Okay. I could have bought the quarterstaff. The cursed quarterstaff. Pretty sure it's cursed. Morning, am I winning?
Yeah? What do you want? Top of my to-do list.
So far, I do not believe I am winning.
Top of my to-do list.
But there is much to be done.
Hello, pal.
Speedy delivery coming through. Must inform the Grand Dukes of the Nashkel Mine's liberation. They must be told iron supplies will return to normal once trade routes are reliable once again. Speedy delivery coming through. Sorcerous Sundries. Sounds like a place I want to be.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, mate.
Ah, weary adventurers, the road of this fair city are lined with fools, are they not? And two of the greatest are Archeon and Nemphri, necromancers fighting over trinkets and baubles of little use or value. I assure you, they are more trouble than they are worth. You are better off steering clear of them.
Yes?
It is the necromonger way. See what you got. Hide armor? I haven't seen one of those this entire game. The Thresher +2. Arrow of Detonation. Take all these potions of healings. Of heroism. Potion of Visibility is pretty cheap in comparison. '20 strength. Ooh-wee. Potion of Clarity. Clairvoyance. It's currently exploring. It extends greatly, but cannot reveal creatures or their movements. The spell does not function indoors or underground. Sure, I'll take one of those. Monster summoning. 60% chance of receiving one monster and 40% chance of receiving two monsters. Monsters appear within spell range and attack the spellcaster's opponent until the spell duration expires or until they are slain. It's not a very long time. On detection. I don't understand why this would be important. Maybe if I'm an evil party. Animate dead. Spell causes these remains to become animated and obey the simple verbal commands regardless of how they are communicated in life. Skeletons or zombies can follow the caster, remain in an area, and attack any creature or just a specific type of creature entering the place, and so on. The undead remain animated until they're destroyed. The magic cannot be dispelled. The wizard can animate 1d2. This is something I'm also going to buy. Old undead. word. Sleep. Fireball. Monster summoning 2. Confusion. 1 or more enemy creatures. I think I would like that. Polymorph Self. Spells cast, the wizard is able to assume the form of another creature. The caster also gains the physical mode of locomotion. This, how about all that? Farsight. View an area of an unexplored map. After casting the spell, simply click the location of the map that you want to view. For the duration of the spell, the caster can spy on that area, noting creatures and fortifications. This is what I thought clairvoyance was. The wizard instigates a teleportation effect that randomly teleports all enemies in this area for the duration of the spell. Teleportation field is best used when against multiple enemies, serving to confuse them and allow the wizard to concentrate on activating his defenses. Lasts 1 turn. Secret word. Spell 1 spell protection of 8th level or lower. 4th level spell. Contagion. Permanent. That's a nasty spell. I didn't see... Oh, okay, there is a saving throw. Greater Malison? All hostile creatures within the area, opponents under the influence of the spell make all saving throws at a -4 penalty. Resilient Sphere. The sphere will contain its subject for the duration of the spell. The sphere is completely immune to all damage. In fact, the only method of removing the sphere is a successful dispel magic. Hence, the creature caught inside the globe is completely safe from all attacks, but at the same time, completely unable to affect the outside world. Wonderful. Magic missiles is expensive. Wand of monster summoning. Will summon 12 HD of monsters, which will appear in an area and attack the user's enemies. They remain until the spell duration on 2 turns. No wonder it's so cheap. Wand of the Heaven. Cheap, I should say. I want to buy Wand of Magic Missiles, but don't think I'm going to do that. Already have Remove Curse. Let's get monster summoning as well. You didn't ID that dagger? Your guy has high enough lore to ID it without a spell. How do you know that? How do you know that? Also, what's up, heels?
Life is so hollow.
How come we're not identifying? Oh. Oh. Okay. I see how you knew that. Cool. I should be right-clicking things more often. Need to put these. We should probably spread some of these out. Give some of these to you. I think I want to test out
Whatever.
Huh?
the
Way
wand
ahead
of
of you, boss.
magic missiles. I just want to see. How many charges I get. Okay, it's 10 charges. Let's play another one. Wish they stacked.
What you got for me this time?
That to you. That to you.
Yeah? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
What is upstairs? Let's do a quick save first. The guy might get mad at me or something. You noticed someone kindly gifted you a sub to Mr. JRPG's channel, but you don't know to say thanks? That was Twitch.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Twitch was like, we're gonna give a sub to Aromeo. Oh, look, what a cute little party invading our space. We were preparing a ritual and you all ruined it. What do you mean, your space? This is a store and I'm a customer. Thank you for that wonderful display of simian logic. Now scram. Alright, I've got to do it. For your information, a number of important sociological and psychological theorists have posited that stores exist in an intermediate space, neither private nor public in nature, but combining elements of both. Displays in store windows, for instance, can best be viewed as mental constructs projected onto the public consciousness as a means of engendering mass conformity derived solely from the supposedly private domain of consumer choice. It's enough to drive one mad. Make it stop. Make it stop.
Huh?
Oh, you're going to attack me. Oh, you're that necromancer guy, I think. Well, you're about to get destroyed. Oh, I'm about to get destroyed.
What you got for me this time?
We got hold person.
Nature is all.
Charm person.
Our quest is vain.
Old person. Oh, that's Axon. I was like, what the heck, man? Seems like 2 of them died? Or maybe that guy is just unconscious or something. Let's go with a glitter dust. Oh, okay. Guess I was treating that a little bit more crazy than it needed to be.
I am one with nature.
I will catch you. Hey. Guess
We're
I'll have you
all
pick up some
doomed.
stuff. Alrighty. A fire resistance. Ring. Robe of fire resistance. Wand.
Our quest
yes.
is vain.
Somebody needs to be the pack mule. No nicer way to say it.
We're all doomed.
Where did all that stuff that I just picked up? Oh. I put it on the wrong character. Electrical resistance. Stunning. Cold resistance. Dagger +1. Okay. We have a luck. We have a spider spawn. On casting the spell, the wizard conjures several spider eggs into existence, quickly producing fully grown spiders that remain under the wizard's control, or telepathic control. The type of spiders that appear depend on the level of the wizard casting. We are not 7th level, so... phase spiders? Sword spiders are the most powerful spiders? I fought spiders way too early. There's a 20% chance that 2 spiders of the proper type will appear instead of just 1. 6 rounds plus 1 round per level. That's a long time. I will take it. Right?
You once, of course.
Yeah? What do you want? Yeah, I'll get
Sometimes
right
you
on
just
that.
gotta murder some necromancers.
Top of my to-do list.
Yeah, mate?
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
Heroic detonation. Imagines Melgumin from Konosuba. I have not seen that
Way
anime,
ahead of you, boss.
but I've heard people speak highly of it. In the city already? Yup. I'm a city boy now. Oh, you shouldn't continue going this way. Did I get my hands on the potion cases, scroll cases, gem bags? I have the potion case in the gem bag. I do not have the scroll cases. I did not want to talk to you. Alrighty, that appears to be the city. Thieves Guild. Shop of Silence. Oh, there's a weapon shop. Okay. Let's go to the Shop of Silence.
I think we all deserve a pat on the back.
Kevin really should be wearing a helmet? Nah. What are helmets for?
What you got for me this time?
Yeah, what are helmets for? They're only like 1 gold. They don't do anything. Level 3 spells. Hey. Let's see. We are using Summon Insects. I think I'll go with a Cure Medium Wounds. I feel like a Cure Disease is probably necessary, but what you gonna do? No one's wearing a helmet. I think I had a
Way ahead of you, boss.
What's his name? Khalid. He was wearing a helmet. You guys inside the building, please?
Yeah? What do you want?
Okay. I thought I saw, yeah, let's go over
Way
here.
ahead of you,
We'll
boss.
just sleep until the daytime. And congratulations on your 3-stream streak as well. Pretty rubbish spell. By the time you're level 12, the enemies you fight will wreck sword spiders.
Top of my to-do
well,
list.
I'm not level 12. I'm level 5, 6, and 4. Why are you so far behind?
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
You want some whiskey?
And with that sleep, though.
I got some cheap beer for you.
How is my party still scattered? They're right here.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
Who's not in here?
Yes?
What do you want?
Life is
You're
so
a queer fellow.
hard.
Oh,
What a sucker.
of course.
Konosuba may not be your type of thing. It's very silly. Has its moments, you think? The books are better personally. I don't know if I have ever in my
What you
entire
got for me
life
this time?
ever come across somebody that said the visual media, which usually translates to television or movies or maybe even video games, is better than the written material.
Way
I got
ahead
me
of you,
some
boss.
nice-looking waitresses, don't I?
That is a very,
Yeah? What do you want?
very rare
Yeah,
thing.
I'll get right on that.
Containers weren't in the original non-enhanced edition.
Top of my to-do
Most people
list.
normally left the gems and stuff on the floor instead. I need to sell the gems, but I'm too lazy to sell the gems, so I just haven't sold the gems.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Be ye friend or be ye dead?
Walk yourself slowly in and keep your arms to your sides. This is no inn, and you get no smiling welcome. I expect payment for your safekeeping, and you will pay by the day and by the head. The risk I take harboring you low-grade hooligans is simply not worth it. 5 gold up front. Now, if you please. Sure. I want to see what you sell. Ooh, Cloak of Protection. I don't have any cloaks on anybody. The first one I've seen. Might want to buy that studded leather armor +1. Headshots hurt. They protect you from getting crit. Crits tend to kill you.
Huh?
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Did I not buy?
What you got for me this? Way
I
ahead of you,
speak when
boss.
I wills it, not 'cause you're proddin'.
Did I not buy that cloak? I did not.
Yeah? What do you want?
Plus, I don't know where I have to go, or cannot be due to other magical equipment you are currently wearing. Interesting. Well, how about you? Nope. You already have a studded leather +1. Right, I guess I'm giving this to you. Yeah, I need to identify this. Ring of Clumsiness. This sounds, yeah, cursed. I have not gotten very many non-cursed rings, let me tell you. But some of the rings that I have gotten that are not cursed are pretty good. Ooh, 12 charges. Hey.
Huh? Way
I
ahead of you,
speak when I
boss.
wills it, not 'cause you're proddin'.
Let's sell this stuff. Sure.
What you got for me this time? Way ahead of you, boss.
Right, and then I saw there was a weapon shop somewhere over here. General store. A general store
Way
is a
ahead of
weapon
you,
shop.
boss.
Find that when you read light novels, you have a darker, more serious image in your mind. And when anime comes out, you're like, what the heck is this? I understand.
I am
What
one
you
with
want?
nature.
Don't
Our
bother me.
quest
Yeah?
is vain.
What do you want? Huh?
Seems like everybody's here.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Welcome
I'll
to
get
my
right on
humble
that.
establishment.
You don't sell anything worth anything. Let's buy 12 of those. 12 of those. I didn't buy them. Oh, steel. Interesting. Let's buy 8. Really, you can identify things, but I don't have anything I want to identify.
What you got for me this time?
This was a
Yeah,
very
I'll get right on
poor
that.
weapon shop.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Top of my to-do list.
Alrighty, I need to save and mark.